Hey, what's up everyone? In this video I'll teach you how you can create your own halftone distressed patterns in Adobe Illustrator. This is especially cool if you're making a kind of vintage illustration and want to have those dots over your illustration. And I know there's tons of packs out there that cost quite some money. They work awesome, but maybe you want to save up some money and create your own. So let's get into this. Alright, so let's start by creating a square. Hit M to select the rectangle tool, and now hold Shift and just draw a square. Size doesn't matter, whatever you like. And now we're gonna divide this square into 4 little squares. So hold Alt and just drag it to the left to copy it. And now let's just scale this down. So divide it by 2. And now we created a new square that fits in here, or well, if we have 4 of them. Let's create a circle. Hold Alt, hold Shift, and just put that in the center of this square. And now again, hold Alt, hold Shift to drag it out and copy it. And now go to Effect, and here we can transform it. Just select any one of these, but you know, we don't want it to turn into a polka dot. We want it to have that vintage look. So let's just modify this a little bit. And as you can see, it's already transforming, and it has to stay subtle, so don't go crazy with these settings. Yeah, 10% is actually perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go to Object, Expand. Now I'm gonna copy it to the corners. So copy it to the 4 corners. All right, there we go. And now I'm gonna copy this whole square. Go to the Pathfinder and split it so we can cut off these parts. Okay, now I'm gonna copy this into the big square, like so. And I'm just gonna copy it a few more times. And now we can actually change a few of these dots in the center. But first, let me delete these red parts. We don't need them. So let's change the color to black again. Create a new circle, copy it, and just play around with these transform settings. This is also pretty cool. Something like this. Expand it. And I'm just gonna put this in the center, but first we need to delete these parts, of course. Now copy this to the center of the square. There we go. And maybe you also want to make some different circles for these 4. So again, go to this transform window. Just gonna expand this. And just keep repeating this process. And actually I think this one in the middle will stand out too much, so for now let's just put this one in the center. Let me just rotate it. All right, there we go. We probably want this to be transparent, so select the yellow part and just delete it. And now I'm just gonna select this square with the black circles and just drag it in our swatch panel. So now when I create a new square or rectangle or whatever, and we select this swatch, you see our cool vintage looking pattern. Look at that, that's pretty cool, right? And that only took a few minutes to do. Okay, now I will show you how you can apply this effect. You can do this on top of your illustration, but also on top of a font. So let me just type in something. There we go. And let's apply a stroke to this. Color doesn't matter. Let's increase it a little bit, 25 maybe. By the way, if anything is going too fast or too slow, please let me know. I can always answer some questions, no problem. I'm gonna copy it again, and let's just expand this. And now just copy this. And before we duplicate it, go to our Pathfinder and split this again. Oops, we need to expand it again, sorry guys. There we go. Now we can use the Pathfinder. Now we just need to delete the insides. So there's our outline, and now we will paste the item I just copied before. So hit Command F, and now get rid of the stroke. And now we can finally apply the pattern. There it is. Okay, so as you can see, the pattern is a little too big. So I'm just gonna scale the original pattern we made. Let me just copy it. And now I'm just gonna scale it down and just drag it into the swatch panel again. And now just select the new swatch, and voila, there we go. Now maybe you want to add a background to this. I'm just gonna copy it again, paste it again on the same place, and instead of the pattern background fill, let's just select a white color or whatever you like, and I'm just gonna move it to the back. And there we go. That looks pretty cool, right? Of course you can make your own variations with this, but yeah, these are the basics of creating a distressed halftone pattern in Adobe Illustrator. Hope this was useful, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.